What's up? What's up? Hey, it's a vape. What is it called? Peach blue ras ice. Bless up. Thank you for saying that. You won't put no curse on me. Because you know you say bless up. You're not saying, oh, bless you. Because remember, I made a video about it, but it's like curses and stuff. So you say bless, break it apart, and be less. You know, not at the moment. No, it's not. It's not that kind of vape. But yeah, be less. All right, break it apart is like be less when you say bless. Right? So they say be more, be great, bless up, right? You don't want to put no curses on nobody. You want to send them energy. Be more, man. I want you to be more. I want you to be great. And I want you to be blessed. Because I'm telling you, I don't want you to be nothing more than that. I'm telling you, I want you to be less than what you are, man. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna say, be more, man. And add another more on that more, man. Yeah, I can. I don't try to because it got like a certain limit. I don't like the puffs. Either bone diggity though. Hey, don't tell nobody that y'all sorry no more. Don't say that no more. Just say I apologize. We talked about that too. When you say sorry, it's words of energy. So if you like, oh, I'm so sorry I did. So what you calling yourself sorry, man? You trying to say you're a sorry mofo, bro? That's what you're trying to say? You just want to say I apologize or my bad, man. Because if you say sorry, you're basically calling yourself sorry, right? I still be saying good morning to people, even though I know what it means, and I let them say it to me. But I know what it means. Somebody said good morning to me on the bus when I was stacking money up and I caught the bus. Somebody said, it was a bus driver. He was like, "Good morning," and it was a fucking afternoon. That made me question reality. I was like, "What is reality? Does our soul live forever? What's going on in this dimension? Why did he say good morning in this afternoon?" And then he started laughing. Yeah, I be saying about habit. I be saying about habit, like when I be like, I don't think I was supposed to say that, man, because we telling each other that we're sad, we're mourning. You just walking across each other, just freaking crying. Like, what was you mourning for? Like, it's not a loss. That's why you want to say grand rising, because the sun rises, the sun rises in the morning and it goes up in the sky, so it's going upwards. That's why you say grand rising. You just said good morning, man. Take it back, man. Nah, it's cool. It's cool. Nah, I'm in my right state of mind. I'm just kicking it, bro. I'm just being cool. Everything is spiritual. What I'm saying at this point, I appreciate that. Cause what do you mourn at? You mourn you basically mourn. I bet I'm still coughing, but you still mourn. You know what I'm saying? At like funeral and stuff like that. So that's what that's tied to. And then somebody was like, "Oh, they don't mean that." Something else. I'm like, "Shut up, bro. How you gonna tell me something that I already freaking know and other people as well? You think people just walk around just saying stuff? That's not true." 111. That's an angel number. I know one thing. Angel numbers, it'll be there for you. Like if anybody else don't, they'll always be there for you. You got nobody to talk to. People ignoring you and stuff. Guess what? The angel numbers. My bad. I kind of got shortness of breath, but the angel numbers, they'll always be there. Whenever you need them, you need somebody to talk to. Like you feel lonely, like you just pick up your phone and they just keep talking to you. They never stop. Hmm. You don't got nobody to talk to. Angel numbers will always be there. What's up? I believe you never going to stop saying angel numbers until you out of this dimension. That's what I just personally think. I just think once you start seeing it, that they just freaking just they never seem to go anywhere. Cause every time I pick up this phone, I see one pop up. My bad. I see one pop up. Into my into my he's on drugs. And I'm a spiritual being having a human experience. How is you gonna tell me? Ancient numbers can help guide you through like real life situations, bro. I don't use some like to help me through like some tough situations. It's kind of complex. It's a little more it's a little more difficult to try to understand. It's on another level, but you can use angel numbers. Got no fucking air in my fucking throat. You can use angel numbers to to help you out with real life situations. You just know how to you gotta know how to use it. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, I fucking smoke. Hey, that's why I keep coughing like that too. And then I don't care. I got baby lungs. I ran into somebody else on two that had baby lungs. It was like somebody I just chilled with. It was like a girl. And she couldn't smoke too because every time she smoked, like she was coughing. So she had to eat edibles or something. And she asked me did I want one. Hey, I only use ancient numbers like to help me out with a lot of different situations. You gotta know how to use it, y'all, as a tool. I was big. No, I drank the water out of the ocean. Yeah, she had baby lungs, so she had to eat brownies. That's why you notice, like, I don't know. I miss mine with Blue Lotus. Like, if I did do something, I miss mine with Blue Lotus, bro. And it can, what I'm saying, it can make it look like the same as what somebody else rolling. That's why I like that. I came into contact with Blue Lotus. Because I was able to mix it with other stuff. Cause I be fucking just like coughing everywhere, bro, just choking, bro. That's I don't see how them niggas like. I'm like, dude, that nigga have a soul. Like, I'm being funny, but you know what I'm saying. You just look at people smoking. Like, is that nigga fucking real? Look how big that fucking blunt is, man. No, I'm playing. I mean, I miss it with the Blue Lotus because it don't make me cough or nothing like that, and it makes it appear a lot more bigger. That's what I learned how to do. The hedgehog named Lotus. That's what's up. Shouts out to the hedgehog. Yeah, I learned how to do that on my own. Cause I was like, when you hit Blue Lotus, it's kind of tough. Blue Lotus is kind of tough. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of tough when you smoke it, like the pull. But I miss it with my tree. Like it stopped me from like coughing and stuff. And, I don't differ than other people, man. Nigga, what you smoking on? I'm smoking in that flower of life, nigga. I made a video a long time ago. And I basically said that if you are a vegetarian, you don't have it like that. You hit hard times. You might have to eat meat. So yeah, I may be at a point to where I have to eat certain stuff, but in my heart, I'm still I'm still a vegetarian. I'm still a vegetarian. I don't want to say the wrong thing about that. Well, like I said, I just explained it. I was coughing, but I explained it. No, I never smoked more, or I started to go get some. But some I just never did. Cause when I was on probation, I was like looking up like different stuff. This was a couple years ago. I was finna get mud water stuff. I just never did. I didn't need it. Hey, if I was to smoke, like let's say if I smoked tree, like I wouldn't smoke. I don't know, no cigarillo, cause it can make your aura dirty. Your aura. Learn how to talk. It can make the aura dirty. Can make it unclean. It's his vape that's doing that too. But then it's our vape alone. But if you smoke a cigarillo, it could basically it can mess up your aura, make it dirty. You smoke them back to back, so y'all want to smoke papers, man. I noticed that works. Yeah, I've been stopped, cause I know the truth behind it. I was smoking it back to back, and I was just know that I was like, man, I ain't supposed to be smoking this, bro. Cause I want to connect automatically like with it, but they is good. That's not what I'm saying. Like a lot of people don't know that information. Yeah, they be hitting if you have a lot of what you call it. You talking about cigarillos good? You talking about cigarillo trash? Yeah, I about this. Yo, we live on a flat plane. We live on the stage. Like in Space Jam when they all like met in the center of the universe at a basketball court. We live on a flat plane stage. Yeah, it's not rotating. It's like stuck still. Like time is stuck still. I'm playing. Time is not stuck still. It's definitely going, but it's definitely it's not spinning. We're still. It's just still just sitting in the middle of space. In a way, we still flying through space in a sense. There's other ways I could tell you that. Yeah. You think if we was on the globe, we would have fell off if it was spinning? You think we just would have flew off of it into nothingness? Like, oh, I'm going to oblivion. It's round, all right, but what you gotta do is you gotta take the globe model. You gotta flip that bitch. You gotta flip it and then turn it on this side like the globe Earth model, like the animated picture of it, not the because the physical one is not. But if you take that and you flip it, that's how this reality is. It's a flat plane. I said Space Jam. I said the world is like a stage and it's like Space Jam when they was at that court, the basketball court, where everybody came. The world is a stage. It's like when you see a checkerboard, that's what this reality is. Is you walking on a checkerboard. That's why you had that in Mortal Kombat. Like, I was like, why is these Mortal Kombat characters on a checkerboard, just like going against each other? But it's duality. This world is a stage. This earth is it's seen as a realm too, a realm like a doorway, and that makes a lot of sense because you do come into this reality through a doorway with the womb of a woman. But this is a realm because a portal, it is a door. So this is seen as a realm as well. Yeah, what's the realm? You know the portals and stuff they was walking through on Mortal Kombat. Yeah, that's what a realm is. They was walking to a whole nother world. It's through a door. I seen that in Spyro too. When I was a little kid, when I seen Spyro, I used to wonder why he was flying through these portals. I was like, oh, he's going into different realms. So that's how the Earth kind of actually is. When he go through the portal and he just be flying and little diamonds and stuff, it just be tallying up. That's how this world is. Like those different portals Spyro go through. It's like that's what Earth is. It's a realm. My nails don't look nasty. My nails. I do need to cut this one though, bro. They got real longer than that. You know what I be thinking about? I think about like the X-Men stuff with Wolverine. When I go and what's the name? I don't want to say it wrong. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I think about that too when I get long nails. You feel me? Like I start to feel like a werewolf or something. Yeah, so it's spiritual meaning behind my nails don't look nasty. I just got out the shower. I'm clean. Well, I wash my hands too. But yeah, I wash my hands. My nails is not dirty. You see that? They get super long too. Nah, I ain't gonna cut them, bro. I'm gonna do what I want to do and what makes sense to me. I used to bite my nails, so I used to bite my nails a lot, and just people that fucking knew me, they just knew me for always biting my nails, and when they see me, I ain't have, they were down to nubs. And then I used to hear that, oh, if you keep biting your nails like that, what's going to happen is that when you get a certain age, they're going to stop growing. So that's what people they started telling me that. That actually stuck with me. I thought that was real. It's probably fake, but that's how much I used to bite my nails. What's up? No, I always had good hygiene and a clean mouth when I bit my nails. I know what you mean. I know what you're talking about. But as a child, you don't think of stuff like that. Yeah, I shot one before. I shot a gun when I was we was at a shooting range, and it was something just I was working for the a prison or whatever like that. But I was for the people, man. I was bringing them people like food stamps and stuff. But I was talking to them people about real life. But anyways, before I actually we got on to the job or whatever like that, we went to the range. So whenever we went to the range, they had like two different kind of guns that you would shoot, and they'll have like a target, right? It'll be like a human body on a piece of paper, and they put it like yards away. And what you have to do is you have to pass like the first time or something like that. Because if you keep failing, they won't give you your license. So on my first try, I actually got it. I passed it the first time. We was at the shooting range, we shooting guns, bro, at targets, and it was yards away. And I looked at mine. That person, it was in the middle. You had to get in the middle. You had to get in the middle, dead in the center, if you wanted to pass. If you got outline, it's like a target. So, but it's a human body. You have to get in a certain area in order to get like a 100. Anything outside of that, you get like you get a 90 or 80. So that's how they judged it. I passed the first time. It's people that I seen that was out there that didn't pass. They couldn't even get a gun because they didn't know how to shoot. I'm telling you, I seen it. Yeah, that shit, it was raw. And even back then, they was the girls that why you won't record this? I wasn't thinking about that, but they recorded that experience and everything. I never did. I just went through it. Hmm. Yeah, there's a few people that never got their license, got they license for the job because they couldn't pass it. I kept mine. I don't know what I did. I got to take a leak. I'll be back. Lee, that joint's coming out forever, dude. When is it going to stop? But yeah, that was super fun. It just happened out of nowhere. I ain't never think I would run into something like that, but I actually did, and it was pretty exciting. And even at the place I was meeting the people there, they was cool people and stuff. I hung around the people for a little while I worked there. Like they was pretty, okay. But they was recording everything. They was like, "Why you won't record this and that?" I'm telling you, even at the time, like I should have did it. That ain't even a word. I should have did it. No, we live in a Xbox or a PlayStation. We live in an Xbox or a PlayStation. Nigga, how? So am I controlling the game or is the game controlling me? How do we live inside of an Xbox or a PlayStation? Nigga, it's a simulation in that Xbox. It represents the dome, the firmament, nigga. That's what you enclosed in. Man, I look great. I know I look great. Yeah, I look great. Yeah, we live in a PlayStation. We live in an Xbox. But I love video games. I love video games. I used to play video games. I had to go to school the next day. I had class. I played video games when I got home on the weekends, like in the mornings. I just wake up and I be playing video games. You best believe we knew all the right ones came out at a time when I was a certain age. It was raw ones. Like that was the golden age of video games. Cause I remember even as a little child, I remember when Sonic came out. I remember when Mario came. I'm telling you, Street Fighter. I remember when all this stuff came out. It was on Sega and stuff like that. And as a little kid, like that was super big to us, bro. Well, to me, it was. I was like, how is they making that do that? But yeah, I'm telling you, I seen Sonic come out when I was a little kid. I was alive for it. I seen, I think I seen the Mario come out, Super Mario or something on the Nintendo. I seen all of that stuff. So you got to think about like how big that was. I drink some water. Oh yeah, Mortal Kombat came out too when I was a little kid, and that was big to us. Well, to me it was. To me it was. It came out. I think it was the 2-dimensional one when they just run across the screen. Yeah, and then I played it on Sega, and I was like, dang, they're getting a little more advanced with these video games. Who do I mess with? I mess with Luke Kane, so Zero. I mess with I mess with Fujin. It's a lot of other different characters I mess with too. A lot of other different characters. Mortal Kombat Trilogy, that video game had a lot of characters on there, bro. As a little kid, you gotta think about that because when you play video games, they don't have that many characters to choose from. So when you have something that came out like Mortal Kombat Trilogy, It had a lot of different characters that you could actually play with, and that was the thing. Hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was all the golden ages of the video games. It's a lot of important symbolism behind a lot of video games too. Especially those. You know, nigga, Sonic was about Sonic was about Egypt. It was about Egypt. Sonic. But as a little kid, I would have never thought that that was what was taking place with that. Cause you gotta think the character, of course he's blue. It's similar to Clark Kent and stuff. So what you call it is blue. So it's about Egypt. Like them dreads. When you be seeing like Sonic and them other people run them freaking dreads, bro. The only reason I say that is because they got other characters on there that fit the description. I made a video about that. Well, I was talking about what are they saying? Yeah, I grew up off of Sonic, so it was real big when I was a little kid and it came out. It was real big. I'm telling you, it was. I seen it. You got to think about when Sonic first came out. Like I don't know if you were living like around that time, like when it came out. All the rest of the video games too, the other ones. But it's a lot of spiritual like symbolism behind a lot of video games. Uh, whenever I was actually younger, the games, it was what it was. It was Grand Theft Auto 3. That game was real big. I'm trying to tell you, bro, as a little kid, like the games was changing. When that game came out, like I'm telling you, bro, it was super big. The third one didn't. I think it was San Andreas. That was a big one too. To the point to where I had ended up getting another copy of it because I don't know what happened to the first one. I don't know. They started losing me after a little while. Vice City was a good one too. I played I played a super old one. I think it was I don't know what system it was on. Well, it was from the sky. I didn't know it was Grand Theft Auto 2 or 1 or something. I was like, what is this? You up from the sky, you looking down, and the car is like it looked like the little Hot Wheel cars. It's super freaking small, and it's a person, and a person so small it looked like an ant on the screen, and you're looking from the sky, and you have to control all of that stuff. I was like, what is this? I got bored. I got bored playing it. And after a while, I was like, this ain't the Grand Theft Auto that I knew that came out. You can't even make out what he's doing. It's so high in the sky. It's like they shooting it from a helicopter or something like that. Yeah, it's super old. I think it's 1 or 2. I'm like, nobody probably wouldn't want to play those. Until I was bored. Yeah, when True Crimes came out, it was kind of big. When True Crimes, when True Crimes came out, it was sort of big. I felt it, the impact of it as a little kid. I wouldn't have got it. I wouldn't have played it. It was pretty next level when I did play it. Hmm. Just from the fighting styles and cars and stuff, and then just the different locations and what was going on in the scenes and stuff. That was something that was never seen before. The fighting was different. This is a ghost tapping on me. I played the other one, but I think I didn't fully play it. I rented it and then something happened. I only played part of it. But the other one, the New York one, I that's the one I'm talking about. Nigga live in the GameCube, nigga live in the Xbox. I already talked about them. What you want me to say about them? Oh, I didn't get a chance to really get into that one. I think I got at the beginning and then something happened. I ain't play it no more. Tell you, I grew up around the time when it was the golden age of video games. I'm telling you, I did. The Dreamcast, that was a big system growing up too. Well, for me, it was, and a lot of other people they know that as well. But that was a good system as a little kid. That's when Sonic first came. I think it was Sonic Adventures, and it was like third dimensional to the point to where you can just run, and it's like open space. It's like kind of like a you know what I'm talking about. It wasn't two dimensional anymore. You're not just running across the screen. You can actually do a lot more, and it's 3D. Yeah, Knuckles is another Egyptian too, which what I'm saying. I just Sonic about Egypt, bro. I was on there and I was playing like the different stages, just even growing up, and I was seeing like a lot of stuff dealing with Egypt in there. I was like, even back then, like I don't know if this was like years and years ago. I kind of was figuring like stuff. I was like, this game is about Egypt or something, dude. Because why I'm seeing all of this stuff that these monuments, these just different structures and stuff, the hieroglyphics, and I'm seeing that stuff in there. Yeah, you got to think when Sonic came out, right? Like it was 2 dimensional, and then if you look on the walls with the Egyptians and stuff, it's 2 dimensional too. They're like this. I could have sworn this was Nimbus. It could be Naruto, but if you pay attention to Dragon Ball Z in the Nimbus cloud, let me go see if Naruto cloud is like this. It is. It is. It is a It is a. It is Naruto. I was thinking about a Nimbus cloud too, but it's Naruto. I got a red one, a red and black one. You have to wear this one with certain type of fits. Cause I throw it on with a lot of fits in the fabric of it. It don't match. It's different, but it's raw. But yeah, it is Naruto. I just seen that. Yeah, Crazy Taxi was a good game. Especially when I played, it was different from a lot of other video games. It's just the whole driving style and just some different walks of life, getting in the taxis and getting to one place. So that game was crazy. I played it. Telling you. That's why it's called Crazy Taxi. Crazy stuff going on. And the tax was like speeding too, so it wasn't. It's an angel number. It's 515. I'm telling you, every time I be looking at the clock, every time I look at the clock, it be like angel number. Okay, so we're connected. All right. That's confirmation. We're connected. I'm still paying attention. Still see the signs. hmm The Marvel versus Capcom games. We used to play them. I think it was on the Xbox and stuff. That was a big thing too. I used to tell my people them up playing them video games, and it was raw. It was 2 dimensional, but you know what I'm saying. Them people had a lot of superpowers and different specials and stuff. Yeah, I heard about people can read your mind and stuff. I know what you're talking about. People can read your mind. But the thing about this reality is that even though some people that know telepathic communication, like all of your thoughts is not yours. All the stuff you literally think about is what you see, and it's what is projected onto you. You know what I'm saying? So the whole entire day, your focus is on the outside of yourself because you're in first person. So automatically, your eyes is what I'm saying, is buried within information. So with that being said, all of the thoughts that you're thinking, it comes from the matrix. It comes from someplace else. So that's why they have stuff like meditation to the point to where you can start meditating and then you can quiet the mind. You get to the point to where you will know what thoughts is coming from the simulation, and you will know what thoughts is basically coming from yourself, your internal self. Yeah, I did drop a video about cloaking. It's invisibility. That's what it actually is. It's turning invisible. And you see these people with when you have superpowers within this dimension, and you see that stuff like on shows and stuff, it's not to that extent, but it does come in a certain type of form. So when you see people disappearing and stuff, like it could be similar to when you cloak yourself, when you put on like certain different stuff. That's why you have with soldiers and stuff, they have on camouflage and stuff because they're trying to disappear. They're trying to blend in with nature, so you can't necessarily see them. So it's disappearing in a way, turning invisible in a way. Yeah, all of the stuff you're thinking is not necessarily your thoughts. It's coming from outside of yourself, but that's why I say too, you're not the way that people make you feel sometimes because um just overall dealing with the human experience, you can take it or leave it. You don't have to become that experience, of what people actually say to you. You just you flying by. So you don't have to verify with certain stuff if people is, saying stuff about you dealing with negativity. You know what I'm saying? It's what you choose to let within your actual soul. Because words they are an illusion, even though they can physically hurt. They're an illusion to a certain extent. To a certain extent, we have just a certain level of knowledge, but it's still physical. They're physical, like physical objects almost. What you want me to talk about dealing with gangs talking? What about gangs talking, man? What you want me to talk about? Voice is called technology. Are you hearing the voice of God, or is you hearing the voice of some type of computer? So a voice is called basically what it is that they can basically just send stuff to your actual consciousness, and it can make you hear certain stuff. And if you don't know what's going on, you can think that it's something else, but it could be mind control. So that's what voice is called is. I know about it. I just never really talked about it. Cause everybody have that voice of God within you. That's what I mean. And what I mean by that is, what I'm saying, just when it's something that's telling you to do something right. That's what the voice of God is. So it's I'm telling you, it's a thing to the point to where they had a voice of God, right? And this is what is within a lot of different people, all of us. And then you have the voice of skull, which is dealing with games talking, and it's artificial voice. You know what I'm saying? It's something that's simulated. You might be being messed with or something like that. That happened to me a few times, actually. Just a few times. But then other times too, you can have other stuff going on. It could be spiritual stuff happening too, but you got to be the one to decipher that. Dropping some gems. I just did. I dropped some gems. I heard it a few times. I can say that it's actually real. It is actually real because I know what the voice of God is. That is what is actually within all of us. Correct my speech. That is within all of us. It's just when something just tells you to do the right thing. It's that little voice. That's what the voice of God is, and then you have that. It's a part of electronic harassment. hmm And that's kind of where they be saying that they think that certain people have schizophrenia. You know what I'm saying? But some they could be getting messed with. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna really like dive too deep into that. But they could be getting messed with, and you know what I'm saying. They can also put a label with schizophrenia on people that been getting gang stalked, and it might be voice of skull, but I'm telling you, it's something else going on with that too. Like I made videos about that, and I told y'all that, but sometimes when people be that, they be getting messed with. It's electronic. They can send thoughts to your head, bro, and actual voices and stuff. Like it's fake. It's real. It's actually real, but it's fake. It's not a real voice. You call somebody staring at you, you'll know it. You'll just be able to tell. You'll be able to tell if it's a part of gang stalking. Because we're empaths, right? You can just look at another human body, and you could be able to tell just just with simple movement and just energy just coming from it. Like you can see the energy feel around it. Like you can make up what the aura. You can see all of that different type of stuff, so you can see what people got going on as far as with gang stalking. You see a lot of different stuff. hmm When I used to, get gang stalked and stuff, and it wasn't that serious, and I did see, just people on the outside looking at me, I would come back there. I would basically look at them and smile or something. It was simple like that. It used to be simple like that. You just want to try to defeat that the looks they give at you, the evil eye. You want to defeat that a little bit with a smile or just laugh it off. hmm These problems are real, but negative thoughts and stuff that come from us being within the third dimension. Some of us come from other places, but it is real. But at the end, you know what I'm saying, when you lay down at night and you connecting to something else other than yourself, like just gotta sit back and be like, okay, boom. Everything will be alright, but these are third dimensional problems. It's a simulation. It can be real. It is real. I seen it within Digimon. That's why I said that. I think it was. I don't know if it was Agumon talking to one of the trainers or something. I don't know that it was talking to the person that was over the Digimon. Yeah, y'all know what I mean. And he was basically finna go into the simulation. I think the trainer was finna go into the simulation of Matrix. And basically Agumon, what he said was the Digimon said was that you, like basically what I just was explaining to you about, stuff being an illusion to a certain extent and it's a simulation. But when you go in it can seem real. It is real, but it's a simulation too. So you just gotta, keep that. Hey, I seen that I don't remember where I seen that at, but was it on? I think it was on TV when I seen it. I never could find it again. I was like, wow, that was powerful. Cause the Digimon knew that the dude was finna go into the Matrix, and it said what it said. A monster, a baby dinosaur was talking, and he basically told him that, what I'm saying, before you go in there, he told him about the simulation and basically what it was. It was a Digimon. They could talk, man. Hey, that stuck with me for a long time. I never forgot about that episode. I could never look it up. And it had grids. When he was finna go back into the simulation, it had like a box and grids around it. Like it was lasered, but it was like a grid, like a cage or something. He just walked into it, and he told him about it before he walked in. What it was about, and how to be. Oh, you put your brother on game about my videos. I I appreciate that. It's a lot. I'm telling you, when I first went viral and stuff like that, or just when I've been making videos in general, like a lot of different people told me, "Oh, this person put you on my videos," and I know when other people put y'all on my videos, that's super powerful, dog. Cause that's somebody helping you out. You know what I'm saying? They really looking out for you when they put y'all on spiritual videos, and they be like, "Oh, go watch this person to this and that," because they changing your life, bro. So I would think no, but me myself, I'm appreciative. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be doing the stuff that I do. Hmm. I don't have a lot of different people say, "Oh, you know what I'm saying? I put my so and so on your channel and stuff, and now they watching you." So when I see that, bro, it means a lot. I helped you understand a lot. That's what's up, bro. I try to help people understand and not understand, not overstand, because I'm not trying to be. I'm trying to not make you under me. I'm not trying to be over you. I want you to understand me and what I'm saying, because I wanted to hit your soul, and I basically just want you to know what I mean internally. From the spiritual realm. So that's why y'all say, "Oh, I understand." I understand. I don't want to take no energy energy away from you. I don't want to give myself energy, because even when people came out with the terms and they was trying to say it was something spiritual going on with the world understand, people started saying overstand. Then I started getting online and seeing that, oh, these people were just saying that they overstand people, but the way they were saying it, they was trying to make it seem like they was better than those people. Don't say you overstand somebody or you understand somebody, right? Because you're picking sides. Just say you understand, because it's in the middle, man. But yeah, bro, that's super powerful. Just anybody in general, if anybody doing their thing and they really speaking the truth, and y'all is out to guiding these souls and helping them out, and if they do have the eyes to see that, that's super powerful. I gotta take a week. I'll be back. I'm back. Mhm. That was the second longest, what you call it, in history. The best way, that's confirmation. The best way to combat spiritual, let me learn how to talk. The best way to combat spiritual attacks is to put on your body of armor, which means get prepared, you know what I'm saying, with this vessel, because you don't want to just let energy freaking hit you. You want to be able to armor up and, you know what I'm saying, put on the spiritual shields. You know what I'm saying? That means having like thick skin, so that's how you deal with spiritual attacks, like online and stuff. You have to put on the shield. I do have a weapon. A weapon is my tongue. It's a sword of fire. Because if you take your tongue and you look at it, like I said, it resembles a sword, but it's made of fire. It's just freaking swinging. It's just sticking outwards, and it's just cutting and burning up stuff. So yeah, I have a weapon. It's my sword made of fire, being my tongue. My last live did extremely well. It did super good. I was surprised when I seen it. I was grateful and thankful when I seen it. Cause I don't know, my channels is whatever, but these lives is, so I can actually be able to reach people. Your ex might be an agent. It could be a spy sent your way and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You could be in a relationship with a secret spy. You enjoy my lives. I appreciate that. That's what's up. Yeah, I'm gonna be on here for a little bit longer. You talking about his ex was an agent? I know what agents look like, man. I know how to basically see them, and I know what they is. So I learned how to be able to differentiate. Is that the right word? I learned how to be able to tell the difference between an agent versus like a person. I could tell two people standing on the side of each other, like on that spiritual, to the point to where I can tell this person is an agent. No, because I'm an empath. Hmm. Y'all like the last live that I put out. Shoot, nowadays your ex could even be a part of gang stalking. You never know. This whole entire time I was in a relationship with a gang stalker. Well, I didn't see it. She cheated on me, so she's an agent. No, it's a little deeper than that. I vape just because it's just something that works for me. No, that's actually real. You can be in a relationship. You can have people that you was in a relationship with. They could be gang stalkers and stuff like that. So that's agencies. They could be in that too. It's different areas as well. It could be many other like type of different stuff. Dealing with chosen one. The best advice on working a 9 to 5 is to if you can't do, you know what I'm saying, the same thing other people do, you just gotta use those jobs to be able to try to become the best version you can be. So don't settle for less. Put your money towards your dreams and stuff like that. Even if you have like, bills and stuff you have to pay, you want to put your money to the side to create the version that you want to see yourself become. So everybody can't do the same thing. That's one thing I was told too before, you know what I'm saying, or whatever all this stuff happened. I was just told, man, just put this stuff towards your dreams and what you want to see yourself become. Cause you gotta think we spiritual beings, so you want to try to look a certain type of way to these people that's actually here, being the chosen one. So you want to use that to create the best version of yourself. That's why you see all of these characters, whether this is dealing with fighting video games or what a freak ever, to the point to where you have these ultimate transformations. Right, that's them people. That's what align with what I'm talking about. You want to use that in order to become the ultimate version of yourself. If you can't, you know what I'm saying, make YouTube videos or what freak up, just work with what you have, bro. I used to work on my cars and stuff too. Like when I had a job, like I put it towards like the stuff that I wanted, you know what I'm saying, to put it towards or whatever like that. Yeah, you have to ignore negative energy, because if you embody that, you can actually become that, and that can shape and mold your reality. So if people is on here and they're sending negative comments, I'm just ignore it, because I don't want to become that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to live in that type of human experience, and I can just choose to ignore it or just walk by faith and not by sight. How to deal with headaches? I heard that meditation can actually help with certain stuff within your body. You know what I'm saying? Because it could be certain chakras that may be blocked, or it could be energy that is suffocating your head. You know what I'm saying? Because energy, it has to have somewhere to go, and it has to flow out. It can't be stuck. It can't be bad energy. It has to be good energy. So I know meditation can help. You know what I'm saying, just release whatever type of pressure. That I heard. That came from my higher self, but I heard about that before. But other than that, you need to go take some medicine, bro. You go take some aspirin or something, man. But that's why they call it meditation. You know what I'm saying? I made a video about it, and somebody was like, "That's not what that means. Meditation is medication, man. It's medication, man. It works wonders, man. I'm not saying that it ill fits stuff, but like it can slightly, a little bit. It does kind of work, but no, not in a literal sense. Yeah, you gotta ignore the negative energy. Because when you verify, you really go down to those people reality with whatever type of reality that they're in, or the energy level that they on. If somebody's sending you negative energy, you're going to become that vibration. You know what I'm saying? That's you allowing that person to bring you down from like what you actually really are. That's why you have to, you know what I'm saying, vibrate higher and stuff like that, and just I'm learning as I go. I don't look at stuff or choose to feed into what these people actually have to say, because it'll throw my own live off. The best way to protect your heart chakra is to you can get an evil eye necklace or something that sits over your chest. You want to make sure you get an evil eye pendant or eye force. You know, you want to get some form of protection, and you put it on your chest. People wear crystals and stuff over their chest, and the reason why they don't know it, but the reason, because you have a heart there, bro. And crystals, they basically they amplify your energy field and stuff like that, and it offers protection. It does work, you know. So if you want to use evil eye protection to protect your heart, if you're a chosen one, you're going through game stalking, you have to protect your heart from spiritual attacks. You want to try to put that stuff on. It works. Yeah. We go this alien talk. I mean, you're a spiritual being in a human body, so that's kind of what being an alien actually is as well. It doesn't have to be seen in the same sense, like, oh, that person looks like a literal alien. No, bitch, you be a spiritual being in a human body, and you're an alien. If you can see past the physical, because I may look like a human to the next person, but to other people or myself, I'm a spiritual being. Yeah, you can be breathing while you meditate. That's actually recommended as well if you want to be able to get that energy out of your body. Because I was breathing, I did take deep breaths, exhale, inhale. When I was meditating, that's how I was able to actually. I'm telling you, I had breakthroughs. I did all of this stuff while I'm meditating. But yeah, the energy has some place to go and leave if you breathe and stuff. Yeah, I know what you mean when you say when you be alone, you don't get spiritually attacked, so you protect it. That is one of the other ways to protect your heart too. If you're dealing with any type of spiritual attacks, it's just what I'm saying, just try to isolate yourself or just don't go into stuff or whatever like that. If you want to protect your heart chakra, because you have a chakra on your heart. And I say heart chakra. I don't say heart. You have a heart chakra too. That is connected to the heart. Right there. I remember I was in the church and I was saying the heart chakra, and I think that it was a preacher or something, but the person that was like, your heart chakra. He was trying to get me to read the Bible and stuff. And then I was talking about a heart chakra. He was like, a heart chakra. He ain't even. I was that's language. You know what I'm saying? That's above what certain people actually know. Like a hard chakra. What is that? Yes, it's angelic language. That's what it is. It's connected to angels. When people talk like that, like the stuff we say in spirituality is the way that we talk. So people that haven't ascended, they wouldn't be able to understand that. That's why he was like, "What is that? Or why are you saying this? Just say you have a heart, man, not a hard chakra, man." Yeah, it do sound like we speaking another language. That's why they call people aliens, spiritual beings in human bodies. We aliens too, because with that language is something that's not actually really understood by a lot of different people here. So when you speak like that, you say words like that, you can be too far ahead in the future. Spiritually, because you can have people just lost in the third dimension, and they still speak a certain type of way because they in a lower dimension. Trust me, I know I ran into a few people that were like, what is you saying? What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? So you have to be around people that talk just like you. When you have a spiritual awakening and you do be watching these videos and stuff, and you start talking different. You got to be around people. That's like you can be around other people as well. You can't. I'm not. That's not what I'm saying, bro. You can be around people. You know what I'm saying? But certain people that understand, like, what's going on behind the language that we speak, they'll be able to, what I'm saying, better take you. So you don't end up saying that over their head and they're like, what does that mean? Or whatever like that. Like what's the fifth dimension? Like what does that even mean? That's the cool thing about this dimension though. That's how you know it's lower and higher states, that everyone is living in. Yeah, angel numbers, that's a part of the language of, if you want to say, the spiritual beings. That's the main language. Angel numbers is like a form of technology, but it's spiritual. You know what I'm saying? It's not nothing artificial because it's connected to the source. But angel numbers is like a form of technology. It's spiritual. It's connected to the divine, but it's the divine technology. So it's not nothing fake. It's real. It's natural. I was super I want to say I was super drunk or maybe super high, and I was off balance. I went out grounding does actually indeed work because as soon as I went in the backyard, what I did was I stood there and I implanted my feet in the ground and I came back down to earth. I went back into my body. And that came from grounding when I think I was high, maybe too drunk. and I did that. Yeah, grounding actually works. It brings you back down to earth. Yeah, nature does give you synchronicities and stuff like that. The animals are in sync with the universe. You know what I'm saying? They tied to the earth grids, to the earth, the consciousness. You know, so the animals are in sync with the universe itself. That's how they know the way that it works, and they act as alarm clocks, and they be on schedule with a lot of different because they connect to the synchronicity. You know what I'm saying? So it is a lot of signs out there when you are aligned and you are within sync with the universe yourself. I talked about that already a long time ago. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna say nothing about that. Y'all be asking me the same questions. I like to talk about different stuff. Yeah, like them migrating and stuff. The animals they connected to the universe, and you know they connected to the earth and nature and stuff. We get ready to get off of here in a little bit though. Somebody sense will be. I know what the sensu beings was about. I made a video about it at first when I first started making YouTube videos. I was able to break down like a lot of different stuff in Dragon Ball Z because I really love that cartoon. Well, I broke down almost a lot of shit in Dragon Ball Z. I'm trying to tell you, a lot of shit, and that's just what we was raised off of. You know what I'm saying? As little kids, we used to go to the house to. We used to, I used to go. It was me. I should just go back to the house just to stay tuned to the next episode. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. Like, I used to hate when that shit came on. Came on. Mm. Nature is not indoors. When you're indoors, it's kind of a artificial environment. That's why people have to, if you're working at a job or you may be at a certain place, like y'all gotta take breaks. Or if you may be at a certain place to the point to where like even school, like y'all have to go out. No, well when you get what I'm saying, you have to go outside sooner or later. That's why nature plays a big factor. You have to go get sunlight. Like, that energy from the sun. Every time you can get a chance. So Sun sends you energy like food, you know what I'm saying, for the human body. I love being out in nature, bro. I love going nature walking and all that. Yeah, the buildings and all that stuff does is it just blocks the energy, you know what I'm saying, from the universe and what's outside coming from you. But yeah, I'm about to get off of here. I did get like a little. I did say some stuff in his live, so yeah. You say jobs give you panic attacks. It's because they keep you working within the lower chakra system with certain jobs. So when you work in the lower chakra systems and stuff like you're operating at a bottom chakra, you know what I'm saying? Anxiety, them panic attacks, all that stuff is actually down there. Because that's certain jobs, you know, it's low vibrational. Well, I mean, it is, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you have to do, man, do it, bro. Whatever you have to do, just do it. But yeah, I just wanted to chop it up with y'all, you know what I'm saying, for a second or whatever like that. Then I was gonna head out. But I appreciate, you know what I'm saying, you know, the people that did, you know what I'm saying, talk to me while I was on. I had a long day yesterday. A long day yesterday. I was like, I need to, instead of making a YouTube video, just get on here and go live. No, I'm sleepy. I'm actually sleepy, bro. I was like, instead of making a YouTube video, I'm gonna just go live. I'm gonna go live and I'm gonna just talk. Yeah, instead of just making a video that would have been a couple minutes long. Like, let me get on live and just knock it out. Yeah, I believe in heaven. I believe in hell. Believe in afterlife. I believe in all that different type of stuff, bro. It's tied to it's tied to yin and yang, duality, right? Dark and light, good and evil, beyond good and evil, and stuff of that nature. So yes, I believe in all that different type of stuff. Believe in heaven and all that, bro. It's a lot of spiritual stuff even taking place on this earth for you to even ask me that question. Like, why would you ask me that question? And like, you know, the place, it's spiritual stuff taking place around. You don't ask me that. Again, gang stalked in the background. It's cool. Yeah, man, I'm gonna clear it. This is spiritual around you asking that. It's that stuff. Nigga, can you see past the physical? Reading in Scotland. You can increase the testosterone through sexual energy. That's why when you save a sexual energy and stuff like that, like your voice becomes stronger, bro. I'm trying to tell you. You just sexual energy it increases. Yeah, testosterone and stuff. That's what you're talking about? Yeah, it does because it makes your voice more powerful. The more sexual energy you, you save up. So you hear them niggas talking like this, it it just means that they may have some sexual energy in their body as well. Oh, that's confirmation. I'm finna get off. But yeah, man, I'm finna clear it, man. I just wanted to talk to y'all right quick. You talking about silly. I could be, man. I do my thing. Yeah, when you lose sexual energy, you'll start to notice how your voice can get weak too. You know what I'm saying? So sexual energy that is actually real, bro. It can work. You know you have a chakra that's right here too at your door. So sexual energy is tied to that. So when you build that up and you activate that chakra, right, you get that testosterone and all that stuff, bro. It's attached to your sacral chakra and stuff like that. You got it by your private area. You know what I'm saying? In your balls. You know what I'm saying? You have a chakra there, and then you have a chakra with your throat, bro. Like, why does he sound like he has balls? It's because he probably saved up his sexual energy too. I had a long day, man. I had to get up early in the morning. Well, I did go to sleep, but it's still a long day, man. I drove a lot. Now, I already talked to them about what's going on with me as far as with my diet. Yeah, I'm about to get off. I was supposed to get off for a little while. I don't know who that is. I just asked that. What's up? What's up? You asked me about the same question. I like to talk about different stuff. But yeah, man, I think I'm gonna get off of it, man. I just wanted to get on here and chop it up with y'all for a bit, for a little bit. Yeah, oh yeah, I would think that if you have fruits that have seeds, it's organic. But when you have fruit that don't have seeds, it's not organic. So yeah, you should probably get mad. Hey, you never don't know what you're good at, man. That may not be your field. You know what I'm saying? You're saying as you're Scottish and with rapping and stuff like that, you don't know if you're good. Everyone's talented in something different, man. Just you have to find words for you, man. What's up, Zilla? Drinking alcohol and water though. It's something be in me when like even I can drink regular water. I don't feel right drinking it. I have to drink alcohol and water for some reason. I'm talking about for some reason. I know why. So I'll be looking for water that don't contain fluoride. I don't know. I just been like that. And then when I drink it, I feel guilty. I drink regular water. I feel guilty for some reason. Oh yeah, I changed the toothpaste too. You know what I'm saying? Right now it's something, you know what I'm saying? But like in general I try to use different toothpaste as well. I definitely feel guilty when I drink certain type of water. I'm trying to figure out why I did this live. Hey, what's up, y'all? I did. I used to work out almost every day before I started going through all this stuff. Just dealing with spirits and stuff. And before, just overall dealing with, spiritual attacks, I was going to the gym almost every day, bro. I was hopping on the treadmills. I was lifting weights. I had got my strength back and all of that. Then out of nowhere, a lot of stuff started happening, so I ain't have time to go to the gym. I ain't have no time to go to the gym now. Because I'm low key. That's why I'm wearing these. Yeah, I love to work out though. I'm the type of person like I'm not lazy. If it's a way I can actually go and work out, or if there's nothing going on and I can focus on that, I'm the type of person, bro. I get up and I work out, bro. It feels good too, like when you work out sometimes. It feels good for the body. Like even after you finish, you can feel your body. Dang, this feels good. I like that feeling. But right now, I ain't been going away. I'm telling you, I used to go to the gym, bro. I used to go to the gym so much to the point to where I was staying within a certain type of apartments, and I had been moved from out of the or whatever like that. And I love working out so much to the point where I was still going to the gym. And I ain't had no way. Even after I moved from another place, I still was going to certain places and go to the gym. Hmm. I just noticed my live had cut off. I don't like that because it was like an hour and 30 minutes, and it was going up from that, and I was like at 53 minutes, and I'm like, why is my live? Hopefully that other one upload or something like that. I don't know what that was. What's dark? You can still see my face. If I can see my face, then you can see my face through here. If I can see my face, you can see my face. It's nighttime. That's why it's so dark. I'm not in the house. That's why it's because it's called nighttime. Yeah, they can see me. I like, why did the live start over? I be thinking that it be spiritual stuff taking place. Like, why would my live just freaking cut off and all that time will go away? I was talking about a lot of the different important stuff. You have to put it in the energy work if you want to see manifestation come into play. You have to get up and do something physically. You have to plant the seeds in order to see everything grow. So yeah, people can be like, oh, the manifestation is and that, but is you actually doing the energy work in order to be able to, what I'm saying, manifest whatever it is you're trying to get? Or is you just sitting back and you just wishing? You're talking about manifestation with money. Yeah, all them videos that be popping up like you will manifest this, all this and that, this money. No, you have to get up and do the energy work, man. It's real though. Like it's all that stuff is actually real. With gravitational pull, the manifestation, bringing stuff into being. It's still creating aspect of stuff that allows you to pull that towards you and to manifest that, but you have to put in energy work. I don't know why this live started over. Yeah, I was getting gang stalked even as I was out here. There's somebody just screaming in the screaming in the background, and it's lights turning on and off, and I block out stuff. I'm telling you, I'm an empath. I can sense energy. I know. I could tell if I'm on here and I be, you know what I'm saying, and surrounded, certain stuff will be happening. I even was finna make videos about that, but I was like, nah, that's not really good enough to make a video about that because um people probably wouldn't understand that if I'm telling y'all like if it's a chosen one and then they get on here and then it's a lot of stuff taking place in the background when you trying to, you know what I'm saying, make videos or what the freak ever and you're being interrupted. I mean, it could be stuff taking place behind that, but even doing what I'm doing now is certain levels of game stalking. You know what I'm saying? That's taking place. Australia. What's up? Yeah, I be thinking they cutting the lies out like they don't want my information to get out or something. I know I talked about some stuff. But that's how you'll know that you speaking the truth too. You know what I'm saying? Like let's say if you're a chosen one, boom, and you making a video or whatever, like you're doing something important. Then you just have stuff just trying to stop you, and it's noise and all. That's how you know you're a chosen one. But it's a part of game stalking. Yeah, you can ground. Oh, that's a video right there. You can ground yourself. And let me see where that comment is at. Where did it go? You can ground yourself insane. Yeah, insane or grass. It's still the earth. If your feet is automatically making a connection with the ground itself, you know what I'm saying? Oh shoot. Yeah, them people finna get up and go. I'm probably finna get off of here, man. But you can ground yourself, you know, in grass or sand, because it's still a connection with the actual earth itself. You know what I'm saying? Grass itself, it holds information within it. Then the sand and the dirt is automatically connected to the ground. Is it's a part of the earth, bro. It's not nothing causing a disconnection. It's nature, bro. All that stuff can still ground you and get you where you need to be. People go to the beach and they ground and they do all that. They stand in the grass with no shoes on the ground, and it works. What you can, it does be to a certain point to where you can actually, like implant your feet in the ground and get rid of the grass and stuff if you want to. You can, but you still get a connection with doing all that different stuff. But hey, man, I'm finna get off of here, man. All right, it's 777, man. It's Enoch. Peace. I'm out.